Last time on Beyond Compare Wrestling, Grizzly Mack was taken out by the newly formed team of Victor Payne and Amir Mack. Tonight, Grizzly Mack returns and is looking for revenge, but is he 100%? Beyond Compare Wrestling presents BCW 59, Return of the Mack.
Thank you for joining us here tonight for BCW 59, Return of the Mack. Tonight is the go-home show before BCW Beyond the Best, but we have not saved all the best matches for the pay-per-view, as tonight we are kicking off action. 2 out of 3 falls match with no countouts between Liam Connors and PJ Parker. These two had a barn burner of a match the last time they went to war. Let's take it to the ring. Let's get this action started.
Standing 5 feet 11 inches tall and weighing in at 190 pounds, he is one half of flips per second. Ladies and gentlemen, PJ Parker.
And here he is, the man that the last time he faced Liam Connors, he had dominated about 80% of that match up until the last part where Liam Connors got PJ Parker outside. I think Liam knew that he couldn't beat PJ, so he opted to win via countout. PJ Parker was counted out, but he was using all his high-flying maneuvers to absolutely dominate the ground and pound submission and striking specialist, Liam Connors. So tonight, PJ Parker is coming out here looking to set the record straight. Can he win this 2 out of 3 falls match and right the wrong of their last encounter?
Making his way to the ring, being accompanied by Mr. GM, hailing from Dublin, Ireland, standing 6 feet 3 inches tall and weighing in at 205 pounds. He is the Euro Slam champion, No Honor, Liam Connors.
And here he is, Liam Connors, and this time he is making his way to the ring, not only accompanied by Mr. GM, but with that beautiful Euro Slam championship on his shoulder. It was, of course, on the last episode that Liam Connors traded his random draw 4 briefcase for a title shot against any BCW champion for Byron Cassidy's Euro Slam Championship. He was gifted that championship. He's not defending it here tonight, but he is going to war with PJ Parker, so there's going to be pride on the line in this one. And the bell has rung. The match is underway. BCW 59, Return of the Mack opening contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match between these two young lions. And I've also been told here that it is our 250th match here tonight. It is this match. So 2 out of 3 falls match. What a way to celebrate 250 BCW matches. That is a milestone to be celebrated for sure. And we got PJ Parker going here. Oh, and Mr. GM trying to get his hands in. Liam counters, goes for a pin cover of himself. PJ Parker gets out right away, and there is going to be a feeling out process in this one. As I mentioned, in their first match, they went about 15-20 minutes, and it was really based on counter wrestling. But what a maneuver there. Poison Rana to kick off this match. Could PJ Parker get the quick first fall? No. Liam Connors able to kick out, and speaking of the first fall, I think when it comes to that first fall, it is really going to behoove PJ Parker to really try and pull out all the stops and get that first fall in this 2 out of 3 falls match. And I say that because he is a high flyer. So if he is able to get that first fall, he will be able to unleash his high-flying offense. And if he does accidentally crash and burn, it will not be so much of a detriment to him that he can't capitalize. If PJ Parker can get that first fall, he is really going to be in the catbird seat to unleash some high-flying offense during that second fall. But conversely, I think Liam Connors is going to want to really go for every single submission he can. He's going to want to spam him throughout every fall in this match. When it comes to 2 out of 3 falls matches, it really favors any wrestler that has submission background. And believe me, Liam Connors, he is a submission expert. He's really known for that ankle lock. He loves that octopus. So we're going to see what transpires for this first fall. But so far it has been a real feeling out process. Liam Connors really wrenched the elbow in the shoulder of a PJ Parker, looking to wear down some of the anatomy. This match is not going to be quick. When it is 2 out of 3 falls, you know you're going to be in it for 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 minutes. So you're really going to want to go after a body part. You're really going to want to wear down your opponent. And speaking of wearing down your opponent, PJ Parker, spinning wheel kick right to the face. But the referee is distracted by Mr. GM on the outside. This is going to be where this match is going to be very, very different than the first one. Not just because of the 2 out of 3 falls, not just because of the no count-out stipulation, but because of Mr. GM too. PJ Parker able to kick out. So Liam Connors is coming into this one with a little extra firepower in Mr. GM, and we've already seen it pay dividends. PJ Parker went for the cover, nowhere to be seen. Liam hits a big kick, and then the referee not distracted with Mr. GM. So Mr. GM, we're going to see how much of a factor he is going to be. He's already been a factor, but how much more of a factor is he going to be to determining the outcome of this match? And PJ Parker is firing up. Both these two men, as I mentioned, they are young lions. They are so young, which means they are so fast, they are so resilient, and they are so, for lack of a better word, pig-headed. And PJ Parker off the top rope there. Spiral tap. He was spamming in the last one. Can he get a victory? No. And now PJ Parker looking to take Liam Connors up and over and just hits him with that splash. Both men careening to the outside. And there is no worry about the countouts in this one because there is no countouts in this 2 out of 3 falls match. But PJ Parker smartly taking him back into the ring. You could do all the damage you want on the outside, but you can't get the pin or submission. You can't get the first fall on the outside, but he can get the first fall right here with a jumping, spinning DDT. Liam Connors counters, though, with a shot right to the solar plexus. You can tell by those taped up fists that Liam Connors is a striking specialist. He usually likes to go for the kicks, but he is very adept with the punches. And speaking of kicks, rolling kick to the face by PJ Parker. PJ Parker's got those very strong and springy legs, and they are perfect for kicking. So I would not underestimate PJ Parker's kicking ability. And right there, legs on display, able to do that standing backflip. And these two men really going tit for tat, really going counter for counter. You can barely get your hands on your opponent before you're ducking and slipping out of the way and hitting some of these big, huge kicks, which is very, very smart from PJ. What's he got here? Going for a fisherman suplex. Liam Connors counters, gets him into the cradle. Oh, counters the cradle. 1, 2. Has he? No. This game is not just about counter wrestling. It is about counter wrestling. And it is also about PJ Parker and his high-flying ability. Hits him with the Meteora. Goes for the cover. Oh, but only a 1. Now what's PJ Parker going for here? Going up to the top. Is he going to hit that spiral tap? Oh, and he misses there. All the air rushing out of the lungs of PJ Parker. When you do not hit that move, it does a lot of damage. And most importantly, it really knocks the wind out of you. And for a competitor like PJ Parker, who has an almost unlimited gas tank, that is going to be very much to his detriment. Liam Connors shoves him off. Both men go to the corners, looking to regroup. Liam Connors with the big knee to the face. Liam Connors picks him up and he's going to take him in the ropes here. Gets him in the corner. Picks him up and down. What's he going to go for here? Going very methodical. Oh, and he's going to go for that double stomp. This is how he took out PJ Parker's tag team partner. Will Roberts is with a double stomp just like that. PJ Parker counters. Kicks him right into the leg after jamming up his knee. And now a double jump blockbuster. Throws him down. Goes for the cover. Checking his progress. Only a 1. PJ Parker is so fired up. Oh, now look at Mr. GM. I think Mr. GM knew that PJ Parker was so fired up, so he's trying to distract him here. And we didn't even see it happen, but if we look into the bottom right turnbuckle cover, The pad is off, and now the referee's going to fix it. A lot of shenanigans could be happening behind the referee's back. Mr. GM went to go slip out the leg of PJ Parker. Now Liam goes for the cover, but is now to his detriment. I don't think he was going to get the cover. I think he was just checking his progress, but that is going to force PJ Parker to exert a little more energy to kick out. Even if the ref's not looking, you do not want to be on your back. You still want to kick out. You still want to get those shoulders off the mat. He's got him here with a big, huge backbreaker, just crumpling the back. What a brutal maneuver as he got the first fall. No. Both these two men fighting really, really hard for that first fall, and both these two men know just how important that first fall is. Oh, and he's going here for the ankle lock. Locks it up. This is going to do a lot of damage to PJ Parker's offense. Oh, and PJ Parker, he opts to tap out.
Liam Connors. He has scored the first fall.
You don't want to tap out. You really want to get that first fall. But in terms of PJ Parker, he relies so heavily on his high-risk offense, on his springing ability, that you do not want to be caught in that ankle lock for any longer than he was. Otherwise, it will put the next two falls in serious jeopardy. So you definitely don't want it, but I think it was a necessary evil for PJ Parker to do. He had to tap out, but now he is looking to really do something big here. We have seen him do this many, many times. This top rope avalanche poison Rana. Can he hit it in this 2 out of 3 falls match and potentially pick up the second fall, knocking Liam Connors loopy on that one? I think he might have knocked himself a bit loopy too. Oh, but Mr. GM, he's on the outside. He knew that PJ was going to go for the cover there, but now he distracted him. Goes for the big, huge, phenomenal forearm. Can he get the cover? But the referee is still distracted. Turn around, ref. Turns around. Can he get it? No. And this is exactly where Mr. GM is paying a lot of dividends. This is why he is the greatest manager. That is why his name is Mr. GM. Perfectly distracting PJ Parker at the most opportune time for Liam. Liam was able to not get the pin, and he was able to recover as much as he could. But there's still a lot of fight left in PJ Parker. He's just got to string together another few big, huge maneuvers to get the second fall. And for PJ Parker, it is sudden death. He needs that second fall. Otherwise, he is going up 0-2 in this one. And Liam is going home with the victory if he gets the next fall. Oh, is he going for the double stomp? This double stomp is one of his biggest maneuvers. Jams up both ankles on the landing, though. We've been talking a lot in this match about how PJ Parker uses his spring and his mobility. But again, Mr. GM on the outside. This is about the 4th time he has distracted him. And this gives a ton of time for Liam. He's moving his leg. He's trying to get some feeling back in those ankles, back in that knee, back in that quad. Liam relies so heavily on the kicking and his movement speed. But PJ Parker, he ducks there, and a kick right to the face and a super kick to the side of the head. Even more brutal than when you get it hit on the jaw. That could have hit him on the side of the ear. Could have hit him on the temple. Could have knocked him loopy, and it looks like he is knocked loopy. Grabbing the back of his head. PJ Parker checking his progress. Is it enough? 2? No, Liam Connors kicks out. And is PJ Parker going for broke here? He can't afford to miss one of these one of these top rope maneuvers. Spiral tap, and he does indeed miss it. But able to recover, shot to the solar plexus. And now Liam counters the counter. Another few shots to the solar plexus. A PJ Parker kick right to the back, right into the kidneys. And now going right for the solar plexus, hitting him front and back, doing so much damage to that core. And PJ Parker, he really needs that core for the twisting on the spiral tap. But now he's got the leg lock. Going for the leg lock, the heel hook, and potentially a little bit of the knee bar there. PJ Parker able to get out of it, though. Able to muster out. In terms of PJ Parker, if you get a submission on now, you got to just grit and bear it because it is sudden death. 1, 2. He's got him with the cradle there. No. He's got him here. Standing moonsault. That beautiful backflip lands it picture perfect right in the breadbasket of Liam Connors. And Liam is figuratively and physically on the ropes. Goes up and over. But PJ Parker, he's going to definitely want to get this back in the ring. The ring is where PJ Parker has his bread and butter because that is where the ropes are. That is where the turnbuckles are. He can leap, jump, spring at will, but on the outside, there is a lot less of a playground for him, which means there is a lot less options for his offense. Could all be a moot point here. Gets the forearm right to the face, but PJ Parker kicks out. And Liam Connors, he's getting frustrated. He's used Mr. GM. He's used his own abilities, but he cannot put PJ Parker away for this second fall. And to his credit, PJ Parker, he has been fighting off Mr. GM. He's been fighting off in the ring Liam Connors. But this could all be it here if Liam Connors can hit that double stomp. He's missed it twice. Can he hit it for the third time? It's even more potent from the standing position. Crushes them. Could be a broken clavicle, just like what happened to his tag team partner. Can PJ Parker kick out? 2? Could this be? No, PJ Parker does kick out. PJ Parker kicks out, and what does Liam have to do? It might just be this. Could he be going for a big, huge shot to the head? Goes for the kick. Liam Connors misses the kick. PJ Parker ducks it. Got him here. Big, huge eye of the hurricane. But he's got to hit him with something even bigger than that. He's got to hit him something impactful. He's got to do something off the top rope. Oh, and Mr. GM throws him back in the ring. I think PJ Parker was going around the ring to try and confuse Liam. But Mr. GM throws him back in the ring. Not an offensive maneuver, so it's not a disqualification. And now PJ Parker, can he use the ropes? Phenomenal forearm, crushes him right to the jaw. Can he hit the spiral tap? Can he even it up here? He's got him in perfect position. All the torque, all the precision, lands it directly in the center of the ring. 2. Oh no, I thought he had it. I thought that was his ticket to evening it up, but you got to speak to the resiliency. You got to speak to the durability of a Liam Connors. Can he get out of 2 in a row? Another picture-perfect spiral tap. This has got to be it. Has PJ Parker evened it up? And he has. We are all tied up at 1 win apiece.
PJ Parker has scored the second fall. Therefore, we will now go to sudden death.
We are in the home stretch. This is the final lap. Who is coming out with the win in this 2 out of 3 falls match? It all comes down to this last fall. We can see the bruises and bumps that are adding up on both of these men, most notably on Liam. Both of these two have been going for quite a while. It's about 10-15 minutes for both of these falls, and now it is in the final lap. Who is going to dig deep? Who is going to gut it out? And who is going to come out with the third fall? And it might be Liam Connors. Big, huge drop kick to the back of the neck. And what a 2 out of 3 falls match this has been, and we are in the home stretch of it. Match 250 for BCW has not been disappointing. These are 2 of the brightest future stars at BCW, and they are locking it up in our opening contest. And what an opening contest that is. And is this opening contest coming to an end? If Liam Connors can hit the double stop, I think it's all sealed, and he hits it. Crushes him. Could be knocked out after this one. Has Liam done it? 1, 2, 3. Locked it down after that double stomp. Wow. Title was not in the line in this one, but Liam Connors, even without the added help of Mr. GM, he had a picture-perfect game plan. Spam those submissions, go for those big shots, and he was able to capitalize. But it was PJ Parker spamming those spiral taps, and it was after hitting 2 back-to-back, it was enough to take out Liam Connors. But then this double stomp maneuver, when he hits it picture perfect, and he gets both of those heels right on the clavicles, or that would look like it was almost right double on the throat. He could have landed directly on PJ Parker's throat on that one. Euroslam title was not on the line, but nonetheless, Liam Connors comes out with the win. It was not without the bumps, the bruises, the abrasions, but congratulations to Liam Connors, winner of match 250. Well, there we go. We got one hell of a hoss battle signed for later tonight. Grizzly Mack versus Sweetcocks. But up next, we have a tag team match. Not Safe for Wrestling taking on the newly signed team of Meet Cute. Meet Cute made their debut at Random Draw 4 in a preliminary match, but tonight they are making their official BCW debut. Can they pick up a win, or will the veterans NSFW get the victory here tonight? Let's take it to the ring and find out.
At a combined weight of 420 pounds, NSFW, Not Safe for Wrestling.
And here they are, NSFW, Travis Watts on the left, Jordan Jones on the right, and they are the veterans here in the BCW Tag Team Division. They are riding at about the 50% win rate. They go on hot streaks and then they go on cold streaks, but they are former two-time BCW World Tag Team title #1 contenders. They came up short against the Exile twice in both of those matches. But when they are on a hot streak, they are very hot, and when they're on a cold streak, they are cold. So we are going to see if they are on one of their hot streaks or if they are on one of their cold streaks here tonight. But they are the veterans going up against the newcomers. They do have their funky, unorthodox style that they really use to perfection, and I think that is going to be their key to victory here tonight. If you have that unpredictability of your style on your side, I think that's really going to confuse a rookie team. Can they use that to their advantage and pick up the win here tonight?
From Japan, the team of Megumi and Bashi, Meet Cute.
And here they are, the husband and wife team of Boshi and Megumi, collectively known as Meet Cute. They are making their official BCW main roster debut here tonight. They had a prelim match at Random Draw 4. BCW management was very impressed, so they signed them to a contract. Can they pick up a huge win now that they are signed, now that they're on the main roster, now that they got the bright lights on them, and the bell has rung? This tag team match is underway. Jordan Jones and Boshi locking it up here to start this tag team match. Goes for a quick cover here, 1, 2 even. Oh, maybe Boshi taking a little extra on that one before he gets back up, or maybe Jordan Jones hit him with that DDT. Picture perfect. But either way, Boshi's got him locked up here, picks him up, double underhook suplex from the big, huge, strong Boshi. And I gotta say, just doing a visual pat down on this match, looking at the attires, that should tell you everything you need to know about each team. Both of these teams, very unorthodox, both in the ring and in terms of their fashion. And there must have been a sale at the BCW wardrobe department, because there is a lot of cheetah print in this one. And a big, huge shoulder block from Boshi to Jordan Jones. Jordan Jones right back up, but Boshi sends him right back down, jack in the jaw. And you don't really see a maneuver like that from someone as big as Boshi. He's got to be about 6'2", 280. And now he tags in Megumi, who is a lot smaller than 6'2", 280. And let's see what sort of tag team synergy they got here. Crushing him in the middle. And what do they got here? Oh, and a big, huge chest bump. And Megumi picked up the win for her team in the last one with a lightning flash pin. She is just like a hiccup there in the ring, and she loves to flip and fly. Gets a big springboard there, but you can see the size discrepancy. 1, 2, not a lot of weight over the shoulders of Jordan Jones. For her team, she comes in there like a quick hummingbird, does a lot of high-paced offense really, really quick, pat, 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 and then goes and tags in Boshi, where he does a lot of those big power moves. And there has been a lot of success in tag teams in BCW that operate with the big man, little man combo. And in this man, we got the big man, little woman combo. It worked in their first match. Is it going to work in this one? And she hits Jordan Jones right there, sends him to the mat. But she's going for a little bit of taunting. Jordan Jones crawling. He wants to get Travis Watts in, and he's able to do it. Now we got Travis Watts and Megumi. Megumi unloading those punches and those shots Travis Watts with a punch and a kick. And now he's going for these big kicks to the chest on Megumi right there. And a big kick to the side of the head. And now what's he got here? Backflip. Megumi dodges. Megumi so fast. I don't think you can really use the high-risk springing maneuvers on her because I think she sees it coming and she's so light, so quick. As I mentioned, she is like a hiccup. She is like a hummingbird. She is so fast where if you blink, she's in a completely different part of the ring. Whereas Boshi, he is definitely not like that. He is a big, huge power wrestler, picking up Travis Watts like it is nothing. And drops him right on his neck. Guillotine maneuver right on that top rope. And now a quick tag into Megumi. We're going to see what Megumi has here for Travis Watts. She is going up to the top. And look how quick she gets to the top. Single jump, and she hits him there with a rolling shoulder set-on. Goes for the cover, checking her progress. Let's see what it comes up with. 2. Oh! Travis Watts, I think that hurt him a lot more. I don't think he was expecting it. You definitely don't have the weight behind those top rope maneuvers like a bigger, stronger competitor would. But she is doing a lot of damage, especially with the jaw jack. Could that be it? And we see there, beautiful camera angle, Jordan Jones. He is all over it. I think he knew that jaw jack could have been it. But Megumi's setting him up for something big. What has she got in plan here? And a big, huge rolling wheel kick to the face. 2 big shots to Travis Watts. Can he kick out? 2. Oh! And just a little bit of oomph left in Travis Watts. There is no respite in between these moves. It is move after move after move. And she quickly tags out. Super good tag team synergy here from Meet Cute. This is exactly how they impressed BCW management in their preliminary random draw 4 match against Shizu and Kinzoku. It was the pure perfection of a husband and wife tag team. We've seen husband and wife teams before in wrestling, but not to the degree of a long-standing tag team. We've seen husband and wives team up for one-shot matches, but this is a tag team that has been a tag team from the beginning. Oh, and muscles him up there with that fisherman's driver. That rocked Travis Watts. I think Travis Watts needs to tag out to Jordan Jones, and I think he needs it bad. Megumi went for the flying body press there, just bounced right off of Travis Watts. Megumi's got to be, I would say, around that 100-pound mark, maybe a little bit over, not much. So you're going to need a lot more weight. But speaking, oh, and the strength there, just picking him up. Megumi, I think, is maybe a lot stronger than I think she is. And now she goes here. Oh! Travis Watts able to get the hot tag on that one. And now Jordan Jones is in, and he's going to want to use his size. He's going to want to use his legs. He loves the knees. He loves the kicks. And speaking right there, he loves the kicks, and he's just wearing out Megumi. Megumi's got a tag in Boshi. Oh, and I thought Megumi ducked it, but Jordan Jones with a beautiful spinning kick there, and now he's going for the axe kick to the back. Right to the lower back, right to the spine. Boshi's got to get in, and he does. One more big maneuver like that, and I think that is it for Megumi. Her speed does not work so well when you get an axe kick right to the spine, but it works enough to get out of the way of that big, huge elbow drop. She counters. This is how she won the last match. Surprise pin. Sneaky pin. That is how she beat Kinzoku in their last tag match. It was with that exact maneuver. I think Jordan Jones had it scouted, and he knew that. Knew to get right off his back. Big kick to the face. What's she going for here? Cartwheel, backflip, moonsault, center of the ring. Is that enough? 1, 2. Oh, and he kicks out. Beautiful maneuver, and a signature maneuver from Megumi, and she's kind of limping. She's walking very gingerly. She's got to get out. She makes the tag to Boshi, and now what sort of big, huge maneuver is Boshi going for? Is he going to go for the, I was just going to say, is he going to go for the drill claw? He hit it in the last one, and he hit it in this one, driving Jordan Jones' spine to oblivion. 1, 2, oh, but Travis Watts. Both teams have needed their tag team partner to save them from certain defeat. And now Boshi tags in Megumi. Is Megumi going to seal this one all up? Go for some big, huge top rope maneuver? She going to go for a sneaky pin, perhaps? What is going through the mind of Megumi when she is facing this big, huge 6'4" Jordan Jones? She's starting to feel it from the crowd. Goes for the drop kick. No water in the pool. But able to recover. Gets a headlock on Jordan Jones, the much taller competitor. Drops him to his feet. Jordan Jones, he's a bit upset that he got fooled by that one. I don't know what he thought was going to happen, but he didn't think that was going to happen, and he definitely didn't think that rolling wheel kick knocking him right on the jaw was going to happen. Could this be it? Flash knockout 2. Got him. Wow. What a victory for Meet Cute. Wow, that rolling kick. Let's take a look at this again. That rolling wheel kick must have been, and it was, directly on the jaw. I think that was a flash knockout. I think the referee could have been counting for days. That was a lot of power, getting the spin, doing the flip, getting your legs moving with all that potential to kinetic energy. And I don't think Jordan Jones was expecting such a knockout level blow from Megumi. But maybe that is the secret sauce to this tag team. Maybe it is underestimating Megumi, and I guarantee the next team they face, they are not going to underestimate Meet Cute.
Well, it looks like Fate's made has found us some competition. We have been dismantling the BCW Tag Team Division, and it's getting lonely at the top. Win after win, successful title defense after successful title defense, our legend grows. But perhaps the BCW Commonwealth Champion and the BCW World Champion working in tandem will provide us with a much-needed challenge. In the end, we will still win. We are going to retain our BCW World Tag Team titles and prove we are not only the most dominant tag team in BCW, but that we are the most dominant champions. Benson, Byron, we will be watching your match very closely tonight, so show us what you got. Show us what we'll be looking forward to at BCW Beyond the Best.
Well, here we go. One hell of a hoss battle here tonight. As we seen, this was signed earlier in the day by Fancy Dan. Grizzly Mack versus Sweet Cox. Two big, huge jack competitors that have go muscles, not show muscles, and they got two of the shortest fuses on the roster. What's going to happen when this powder keg explodes? Let's take it to the ring and find out.
He stands 6 feet 4 inches tall and weighed in at 285 pounds. He is an explosive powerhouse wrestler from parts unknown. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Grizzly Mack.
And here he is, the man that suffered 10 of the most absolutely brutal kendo stick lashes that I have ever seen in my life, when Victor Payne absolutely dissected him with that kendo stick at random draw 4. Grizzly Mack is coming into this match definitely not at 100%. We do not know the extent of his injuries, but does he have enough in the tank to defeat Sweet Cox?
Standing 6 feet tall and weighing 285 pounds, from San Francisco, California, he is Sweet Cox.
And here he is, a man with all the go muscle and none of the show muscle. He is a big, huge brick of muscle known as Sweet Cox, and that is why he is one of the bigger, badder hoss wrestlers on the BCW roster, because he can pick you up, he can throw you around, and the worst part is that he makes it look easy. Will that be his ticket to win here tonight? And here we go. Bell has rung. Match is underway in a big giant spear right out the gate. And I don't even have time to get into the strategies of these two wrestlers. But I was going to say exactly that. If you are injured like Grizzly Mack, you got to come out like a house of fire. And he beat me to it. I didn't expect it, and I damn sure don't think Sweetcox expected it. And now Sweetcox is on the back pedal as Grizzly Mack is really taking advantage in the first few seconds of this one. And he's got him up to the top rope. Is he going to bust his muscles? And he does. Wow. A lot of power, a lot of aggression coming out of Grizzly Mack right out the gate. He is like a wounded animal, figuratively, metaphorically, and physically. But Sweetcox, he is now fighting back. Grizzly Mack, he is not going to want to absorb many of the shots that Sweetcox is able to dish out. So I think Grizzly Mack is really looking to come out here, get out his aggression, but he's going to want to not play with his food. He's going to want the quickest path he wants from A to Z when it comes to taking out Sweetcox, getting the 1, 2, 3 or the submission, and heading out of this match. He does not want to get too hot-headed. He does not want to make this more about dishing out punishment. You want to come in here and you want to get that 1, 2, 3 or the submission as quick as possible. But will the short fuse of a Grizzly Mack, will the fact that he is injured, that he is angry, be a factor to coming out with or without the win in this one? Whereas Sweetcox, he's going to need to just do those power moves. He's going to want to target virtually anywhere in Grizzly Mack, anywhere you see that bandage, and his midsection is bandaged up and he just crashed down onto that apron. And Sweetcox, as I mentioned, he is looking to turn to the babyface side. He is no longer a heel. The crowd has been getting behind him week after week after week. So I don't know if he's going to have any of those cheating, underhanded tactics in this one, or if he's going to play it clean. We're going to see how that story develops here. But Sweetcox, he has a lot of tools in his toolbox to come out with a victory over Grizzly Mack. I don't think he needs the cheating. But that said, when you're in there with Grizzly Mack and you have that big, huge caveman-looking Neanderthal, absolutely jacked out of granite physique that Grizzly Mack has, you might change your strategy right quick the deeper that this one gets. Now Sweetcox, he's got him up. Oh, and I think he was going to go for a head of steam, and Sweetcox there goes for that mandible claw, getting those big, huge hands right in the mouth, obstructing the breathing. 1, 2. Grizzly Mack kicks out, though. Grizzly Mack has a very similar and very devastating submission move. It is that claw hold where he takes that big wrapped hand, puts it over your cranium, and just looks to crush the eyes right out of your head. And this is another big maneuver. He does that big, huge H-bomb left hand. That could be it. It could be a knockout right on the jaw. 1, 2, and he's... No! Sweetcox takes out a lot of resilience, a lot of durability in the chin of Sweetcox, and I think that beard comes into play. When you have a big, huge beard like Sweetcox does, you cannot pinpoint the jaw as accurately as you can do with a clean-shaven competitor. So I think that might be the only saving grace that saved him from getting knocked out from that big, huge H-bomb. Now what's Grizzly Mack doing here? Going to the top rope. He does a maneuver where he lands on his midsection. It's going to hurt him as much. Oh, and he opts for that big, huge hand. No water in the pool, though. Sweetcox taking the time to play up to the crowd. The crowd that is newly behind him, and that does not pay dividends. Now gets him in the corner. Is he good? Oh, opts to go for the kick there. Sweetcox does have that Shattered Dreams, that big, huge maneuver where he sets you up in the corner and goes for that big, huge kick to the groin. Opts there to kick him in the breadbasket to wear down that midsection. And Grizzly Mack, his body must just be screaming, and you definitely have a big, huge target on you with those wrapped bandages. But he needs those bandages from all those candlestick lashes to the back, and now Grizzly Mack firing back, getting ahead of steam, up and over with the big back body drop, and is he going to go for a big, huge spine buster on the 280-pound Sweetcox? Oh, and he's going for it again. He liked it the first time. He likes it even better the second time, right on the face. Sweetcox looks like he's out. Is it a flash knockout? Oh no, Grizzly Mack, he wants the claw. He wants to sap all the energy out of him. Sweetcox hits him with the back elbow, gets out of it. There are not many on the roster who have been able to get out of that move. But now is he setting him up? Oh no, I thought he was going to set him up for the power bottom. Opts to go for the mandible claw. Is Grizzly Mack energy sapped too? Grizzly Mack getting a bit of a taste of his own medicine with those submissions. Sweetcox with a big, huge elbow to the solar plexus. You could just see Grizzly Mack cringe and wince from the pain. Sweetcox to the top, flying 280-pound splash from the top. That is going to force all the air out of the lungs, and we do not know the state of the ribs from all those kendo shots. Grizzly Mack, he has been technically medically cleared, so we know those ribs aren't broken, but they're definitely not feeling good, and his face is not feeling good after a big, huge drive-by kick. And Sweetcox is looking really good in this one, and I think it is a mistake for Grizzly Mack to be competing not at 100%, but this is what he wanted. This is what a short fuse will get you. A big, huge date with Sweetcox in the middle of the ring and just obliterating his back on the quarter bead of that apron. That is where the metal part is of the ring. In the center, you got that padding, you got those wooden boards, but on the outside periphery, you just got that metal, and picks him up like it's nothing. And is he going to drop him down right on his midsection? And he does. He's got to get him back in there. Oh, and a big, huge spine buster. That's going to do double damage on the outside, but he's got to get him back. Neither one of these men want to get counted out. Looked like he was going to try and throw him in the stairs. And he finally gets him back in the ring. Grizzly Mack, he's grabbing his back, he's grabbing his ribs, he's grabbing everywhere on his body. But is it going to be a moot point if Sweetcox can hit this power bottom? Picks him up, slams him down, power bottom. This has got to be it, especially to the injured ribs of Grizzly Mack too. Got him, wow. The biggest win of Sweetcox's career has just happened after that 1-2-3. Picks him up, all that force, slamming right on the spine. The power bottom, wow.
Here is your winner via pinfall, Sweetcox.
Grizzly Mack swats it away. He is pissed. He thought this was going to be a cakewalk. He thought this was going to be an easy day at the office. And it turned around on him. Does not accept the handshake. But the crowd is firmly behind Sweetcox. Congratulations to him on the biggest win of his career.
The following contest is your main event of the evening, and it will be a tag team match.
All right, and here we go, main event time, and what a main event it is. We have a preview of the tag team match that is going to happen at Beyond the Best. It will be Benson and Byron teaming up against the Exiles for the BCW World Tag Team titles, but tonight they are getting some much-needed tag team action here as they take on Kensho and Tofik. Can they come out with the win, or will there be some dissension in this tag team? Let's take it to the ring and let's get this main event started.
At a combined weight of 545 pounds, the team of Kensho and Tofik.
And look at this tag team, Kensho and Tofik. Kensho, the dynamic striker that loves to use that kaiju killer knee strike, and Tofik, the big man from Denmark. He is the Danish Destroyer. He is the only man to have ever beaten Victor Payne, and tonight they are teaming up to take on the two world champs, Benson and Byron.
Making his way to the ring, the undisputed BCW Commonwealth Champion, the Butcher, Byron Cassidy.
And here he is, Byron Cassidy, rounding the corner on just about a year with that BCW Commonwealth Championship. At BCW Beyond the Best, he will be teaming up with the world champ, Benson Hicks, to take on the Exiled. And Byron could potentially walk out of both nights of BCW Beyond the Best with all the gold in BCW. He is the Commonwealth Champion. He's got a tag title and a world title match. Could this be the champion of champions in BCW?
Ladies and gentlemen, your undisputed BCW World Champion, the Redneck, Benson Hicks.
And here he is, the world champ from Texas, the Redneck, Benson Hicks, one of the most dominant wrestlers on the roster. He's got one hell of a winning streak. He is not known for losing, but tonight he is teaming up tag team style with the Commonwealth Champion. They've only ever teamed together once before, and that was way, way back in the day. Do they have enough tag team synergy here tonight to take out the established team of Kensho and Tofik? Will they roll into their BCW tag title match at Beyond the Best with a win or a loss? We're going to have to find out in this main event. And here we go. The bell has rung. The match is underway. BCW World Champion Benson Hicks starting this one off against the big, huge Danish Destroyer Tofik. And these two faced off at BCW Bigger in Texas in January for the BCW World Championship. It was a hard-fought match. It was a long match, but in the end, Benson was able to retain the BCW World Championship. But you got to know that Tofik, he wants a rematch. He wants to be the champ, and I think he has the confidence to take out Benson here tonight, especially in this tag team match. It is really a pick'em when it comes to these two competitors in the ring, and Tofik looks to be making the tag to his tag team partner, Kensho. Throws him in the ropes for this double team, up and over into the lights, back body drop. And that double team back body drop, when you get that high, it is one of the most devastating maneuvers in all of wrestling. It doesn't look like much, but it hurts so freaking bad to be up that high and come crashing down right on your spine. We got a bit of a treat here. We have not seen Benson or Kensho in the ring together before, but they are two of some of the best strikers on the roster. Benson, he is that former Golden Gloves boxer, so he loves to use his fists, he loves to use his elbows, whereas Kensho, he loves to use his lower half, he loves those knees, he loves those kicks. So this is really a battle of strikers, but on the polar opposite ends of the spectrum. And Benson there with a big, huge maneuver. Goes to check his progress on Kensho, only able to get a 1 on that one. And it is going to be really something at BCW Beyond the Best. As we seen last week, the main event of night 1 was announced. It is the 2 singles champions at BCW, Benson and Byron, taking on the Exiled for the World Tag Team Championships. Never before have we had all 4 BCW World Champions in a match, but that is exactly what we are getting on night 1 of Beyond the Best. And then on night 2 of Beyond the Best, it is going to be the tag team we see here. Benson versus Byron, the Commonwealth Champion versus the World Champion for the World Championship. So Beyond the Best is going to be an unprecedented event. BCW is pulling out all the stops, and it is going to be the most gold-filled, star-studded pay-per-view that we have ever had. So you do not want to miss that starting next week. But will it be Benson and Byron going into that tag team match against the Exiled with a victory or a defeat? Can they operate as a tag team efficiently and cohesively, or are they going to get their asses beat here tonight? Tofik comes in with a big, huge net breaker. And it was the finals of for the BCW Commonwealth Championship that saw Byron Cassidy and Tofik go one-on-one, and it was a very, very short match because Tofik had already won the tournament. Mr. GM changed the format, and Tofik had to compete immediately right after facing Victor Payne against Byron Cassidy. So it was really just Byron coming out and just dissecting Tofik. So you know Tofik really wants to get his hands on Byron. Picks him up. Oh, Byron gets out the back door and hits him with the DDT on the 6'5" Danish Destroyer. And Byron Cassidy doing a really good job here of grounding the big, huge 6'5", 300-pound Tofik, but a big, huge shot to the liver. Picks him up and down with the spinning side slam. Oh, to look like Benson, he really wanted the tag. He knows that Byron's getting worn down. And now Byron is in that unfriendly corner of the ring. And when it comes to tag teams, as we've seen from the records, Tofik and Kensho, they are singles competitors, but they are much more of a regular tag team. Whereas Byron Cassidy, he is firmly a singles competitor. Benson, he is firmly a singles competitor. Each of these men have had tag team matches in the past, but they are much more suited for singles wrestling. And it is a very, very different affair when you are switching from singles to tag wrestling, which is why they need this tag team match so bad, which is why they really need to coalesce as a tag team. And they are doing it up against a tag team that are former #1 contenders for the tag titles. It wouldn't look like Kensho was going for that leaping tombstone pile driver. It's one of his signature maneuvers. Byron gets him up and over. And it was Byron Cassidy and Kensho that face each other at BCW 50, the Showcase of Champions, with Byron Cassidy coming out with the win on that one. And now Byron makes the tag to Benson Hicks. And what's Benson going for here? Oh, he's going for a short arm scissors. Going for the submission, not too common from the BCW World Champion, but maybe he's trying to one-up Byron Cassidy, but Tofik just obliterated the back of Benson's head. And you got to think if Kensho and Tofik are able to pull out a victory here tonight against the 2 champs, they might be in line for a tag title shot. They might even be in line for a world title or a Commonwealth title shot. So there could be a lot of upswing for Kensho and Tofik in this one. They've got nothing to lose and they've got everything to gain, which makes them really dangerous. But what is really dangerous is taking a big, huge kick to the face from Benson Hicks like that. And is Benson going for the red, white, and bruised? And he is. Kensho drops to his back, setting him up for this big, huge elbow drop with theatrics. Pumps it 3 times, jumps up in the air, and a big elbow right to the solar plexus, right to the heart of Kensho. Forces all the air out of your lungs. 1, 2. Kensho able to kick out. That is the signature maneuver of Benson Hicks. He has used that to win match after match after match, but it was not enough to take out Kensho in this one. And when you look at Kensho, he has got a physique that is chiseled out of stone. He has one of the best physiques on all the BCW roster. So he has got abs for days. He's got those pecs. He has such a strong core. So I think that is what saved him there from that red, white, and bruise. But Benson just unloading with some of these shots. And when it comes to striker versus striker, it could just be a eyelashes bat away from one of them being knocked out. Benson tags out to Byron, and Byron is really feeling it. Kensho is getting up very gingerly. Oh, and he hits him with a big, huge clothesline there. Could it have knocked Byron loopy? No, only a 1 count on that one. But Byron able to recover, gets up to a vertical base, hits Kensho right in the back, and he goes for the bone, flying and tied. This is one of the most brutal submission maneuvers in all of BCW. Kensho writhing in pain. He's right near the ropes. Can he get to it? He's really trying to make his way to the ropes, and he taps. Byron has tapped out Kensho. What a victory for Byron Cassidy. Let's look at it again. Able to cinch it up. It is that STF maneuver. And once he has the leg and Kensho is not able to get to the ropes, that was it. You cannot crawl, even with the strength of the body of Kensho. That maneuver is so potent. Byron Cassidy uses the bone slide and tie to get the victory here tonight. And here is the Exiled sneak attack, looking to gain the advantage going into BCW Beyond the Best. Just wearing out the two champs. All right, and we kicked off tonight's action with match 250 for BCW. It was a 2 out of 3 falls match, pitting Liam Connors versus PJ Parker. Liam got the first and the third fall, and he came out with the win here tonight. Then we had NSFW taking on Meet Cute in this tag team match. Meet Cute, they picked up their first tag team win on the main roster. Congratulations to them. Then we had a big, huge hoss battle. Grizzly Mack versus Sweetcox. The injuries added up for Grizzly Mack, and it was Sweetcox picking up another win. He is currently on a 2-match win streak. And then we had the World Champ and the Commonwealth Champ team up for tag team action, and they were able to defeat Kensho and Tofik. Byron was able to use that bone slide and tie to perfection, and then they were ambushed by the Exiled post-match, but they picked up a much-needed win for their tag team here tonight, going into their tag title match at Beyond the Best. And looking ahead to the next episode, we have BCW Beyond the Best. Undisputed #1 contender tag team match, the Brotherhood versus Los Gomez. We got the Euroslam Championship being defended. Tony Rizzo challenges Liam Connors, and the main event is an unprecedented one. All the champions in one match colliding for the BCW World Tag Team titles. You do not want to miss it. Thank you for joining us. We'll see you at Beyond the Best.